it's Yianni from Ylannimize, and today I'm doing a Q&A. I've been asked over the last few months to do one. I've been delaying just because I've been so busy, but today I'm doing it for you guys. For anyone that doesn't know what Q&A stands for, it's question and answer. So I put up a post the other day. I've had 1920 comments, so I've got a lot of questions to go through. What I'm doing is going to randomly just flick through, see what questions we've got, and try and answer them for you. So let's have a little look. Okay, so first question: do you have any plans of owning a Mclaren in the future? The latest Mclaren stuff, I'm not really. This is what's going to happen. Mike, go on, Mike. John, that. Yeah, go on.
Or rent, whatever.
We'll just use it, mate. We'll just make it funny as well. This is what happens all the time here. So I'm trying to do Q&A, and the stuff will just keep coming in. The phones will keep ringing. Listen, it's work. It is what it is. It's real life. Bye, Mike.
Bye, Jan.
That's mad, Mike, as you know. Right. First question: do you have any plans of owning a McLaren in the future? So some of you may know I used to own an SLR. So I love that, but the new McLarens, the MP4s and things like that, I'm not a big fan of them. So no, I'll probably never own one of those McLarens. Next question: who is the funniest on Instagram? Who am I going to say, guys? Lenny. I love Lenny. Lenny's my boy. He's funny. 15 seconds, that's all he needs. He's got good banter. So I would say Lenny the Geezer, Team Geezer. What was your first job? I worked at a place called Do It All. You guys might know, it's a similar company called B&Q, but I worked at Do It All, like stacking shelves on the till, earning something like, I want to say £2.20 an hour, £2.30 an hour. That's sort of money I used to earn back in the day, guys. So that was my first job. Would you get your boys into the business of wrapping cars? Both my kids are quite different. So obviously you've got Andreas, who's 9, Nicholas, who's 5. Andreas is a totally different kid. Nicholas is mad, he loves cars. So listen, if they want to get involved in it, cool. If they don't, they can do whatever they want. As long as it's straight, I've got no problem with that. If you could meet one person in the world, who would it be? One person in the world, who would it be? That's a good question. Bert? I've got Bert beside me, my sales and operations guy. Bert, if you could meet one person in the world, who would it be?
Me.
You.
Straight. Done.
You'd meet yourself?
Yep. Perfect. Don't want to be no one else.
Okay.
You meet me, lucky man.
Or he can be me.
I ain't got a clue who that is. I don't know, someone I'd like to meet is Simon Cowell, Richard Branson, those sort of people, business people. So yeah, there's a couple of people, but there's no one particular person I'd like to meet. That's my phone going off continuously. I'll put it on silent for you. If you could have any car in the world right now, what would it be? Koenigsegg. I'm a big fan of the Koenigsegg. I love the way the doors go up. It's something different. I'm a big fan of cars that you can drive every day, so like the Lambo, like the Ferrari, Porsches, etc. Koenigsegg, I know you can't drive every day, but I wouldn't mind one of them. Can anyone apply for a job at Ylannimize? Yep, anyone can apply. I try and get people with experience because I've already got trainees here and juniors that are already working here. So if you've got experience in wrapping, sounds, like custom installs, stripping and fitting cars, and you've got proper experience, I'd be looking at hiring. I'm always hiring because we're always busy here. Plans for the future. We've got big plans for the future, so we're looking to open up in different countries, maybe up and down the country. There is stuff in the pipeline, it's not signed off yet, but we're very close. Watch this space. You've got kids outside, like school kids outside, I can see them on the camera behind you. Have you decided what car you're going to purchase? Yes, I have. So obviously I've got the 458 Spider, which is now up for sale. I've sold my Range Rover Sport. You guys know I've got a Rolls Royce Wraith. However, I have bought 2 new cars. So you'll be seeing them probably both next week. One is a 4x4 and one is a supercar. I have got my Huracan Roadster coming in March, but I've bought a supercar between now and then I'll decide whether I'm going to keep it or not. So yeah, that answers that. Most favourite car you've wrapped? Wow, we've done so many cars. But my favourite car we've wrapped here. These questions are not easy, are they?
Obviously the Bugatti.
Oh, the Bugatti, yeah.
Goes without saying.
Pearl white in the Bugatti Veyron. Yeah, that was a special car.
But you can't beat an Aventador, can you?
Aventador like smart cars here. They come in every day. We've actually spoiled all the staff here. So when the Aventadors first turned up, and everyone was like, "Wow, it's an Aventador! Oh my god!" Aventador turns up now. My staff look at it and they see it's an Aventador. They're like, "Yeah, all right, whatever," and they go back in. If you bring like a classic, like an old BMW or a Capri, my staff will all come out, or like a Ford, and they'll come out and look around it. Aventadors, Ferraris, they wrap them for fun now. So yeah, boring. First car. My first car was a Fiesta 1.1L. L is like the lowest of low, in blue. It was a B-Reg. It was just a cloth interior, manual. It was a dog. But that was my first car, and I loved it. And I actually put pepper pot wheels on it. The older generation will know what they are. They're like wheels with like little holes everywhere. And if you had an XR2, that's what comes standard on it. And I wanted to make my car look like an XR2, so I stuck those wheels on it. And I'm sad that I'm going to tell you this, but I actually put the XR2 touch on my back window, even though it wasn't an XR2. So yeah, sad. But that was my first car, Fiesta 1.1L B-Reg. Let me flick back over. Do I enjoy working at Ylannimize? Love working here. Best job in the world. Working around cars. Got a fantastic team around me. My staff are amazing. Love waking up in the morning, coming to work. Yeah, love my job. Love my job. I don't have that Monday blues like everyone else has. Why do you sell and buy new cars so frequently? For a number of reasons. One, I get bored really quick. Two, people usually offer me good money for my cars. So if I've owned the car, they know it's looked after. They know I've spent a lot of money on it, whether it be wrapping, custom interior. They know my cars are very highly spec'd. So if someone buys a car from me, literally all they got to do is buy the car and just drive it. They don't need to spend any money on it customizing it because it's already done up. So that is why I sell my cars quite frequently. And as I said, I get bored very, very easily with cars. What was your dream car as a kid? I think I had a poster on the wall with a Lamborghini Countach, the white one with the doors up over, I want to say like San Francisco Bridge, I think. That was my dream car, Lamborghini Countach. Amazing car. What car would you want to wrap the most? What car haven't we wrapped? I've got a P1 booked in. I haven't wrapped it yet, so I'd love to wrap a P1. Obviously you've seen us do branding on like the LaFerrari and the 918 and stuff, but that's not a full wrap. But there is in the pipeline a P1 and a LaFerrari due to be booked in. So yeah, that'll be special. We can wrap those two cars. If you could pick one car to drive for the rest of your life, what would it be? Wow, that's a good question. Who asked that question? Max. Oh, that's a good question. One car for the rest of your life, but...
Smart car, cheap, economical, park it where you want.
What was that, Haas?
Q7.
Q7. That's Haas Automotive, obviously filming us. I actually don't know. I don't know. A Range Rover is great, but I'd get bored of it. A supercar is too much to drive every day for the rest of your life. I actually don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that and I'll come back to you. Has to stick it on pause. So another question here is Ferrari or Lamborghini? Ferrari drives better. Lamborghini's got more of the wow factor. I've owned both, so I'm going to say Lamborghini on this one. How did you come up with the name Yiannimize? So my name is Yianni, okay, and I customize cars. So you've got Yianni and customize, Ylannimize. Quite simple. Are you married? No, I'm not married, never been married. I've got 2 kids. Yeah, and that's it, but never been married. I get asked that a lot as well. What football club do you support? I'm Arsenal, big gooner. How many driving tests did it take me to pass? I passed first time with 3 minor faults, but I'll tell you something. I passed first time both times. So you're thinking, how does that work? The reason is, when I was 20, I got banned for driving for 12 months for dangerous driving. Overtook 3 cars, crashed into another car. I had a Renault 1916 valve at the time. Yeah, mad. 20 years old, got banned for 12 months. So because I got banned, I had to retake my test. And again, I passed it first time. So yeah, passed it first time, both times. There you go, that's something you didn't know. What's the best colour you've ever wrapped a car and why? I'm a big fan of chrome. Love chrome. It's got to be my rose gold. My rose gold, best ever. Yeah, I don't think that can ever be touched, for sure. Best car that I've owned? Probably my Lamborghini Aventador. That was a special car. I had that a few years ago, before everyone had them. So yeah, that was a special car, Lamborghini Aventador.
What was the first car you ever wrapped? It's a good question.
What was the first car ever wrapped? I want to say Sanya's Range Rover, Bakary Sanya's Range Rover, or it could have been Theo Walcott's Audi A5. Either Sanya's Range Rover or Theo Walcott's A5, I think. How did I get so many celeb clients? Okay, that's a good question. So, Bakary Sanya, the ex-Arsenal right back, Manchester City right back, is my best friend. So I become friends with him, I can't remember, 9-10 years ago, and he asked me to do his car. And at the time he had a Range Rover, and he said to me, can you do my Range Rover? So I said fine. So I wrapped it in gloss white, we put a kit on it, interior, sound system. He took it to the Arsenal training ground. So they've come out and looked at his car and they're like, wow, your car's amazing. Like, who done your car? Someone in France. And he was like, no, some guy in England. They're like, you've only been here a few months. How have you found someone? He's like, oh, this guy Yianni. So next time my phone rings, and as I said, I'm a massive gooner, and back then it was a bit different, like speaking to football players, I didn't really know any. So my phone rings, hear like a real strong, hello. So I'm like, hi, and he's like, this is William. And I'm like, William? He goes, William Gallas. So obviously William Gallas used to play for Arsenal, ex-Chelsea player. He goes, come see me at the training ground. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all excited, saying he's like my first football player friends. So I was like, okay, so I pull up to the training ground, they're like, oh, hi Yianni, yeah, come in, you can park there. So I parked in the first team training car park. So the players start coming out and they're like, Yianni, and I'm like, these are like my idols, these are people that I look up to, these are I'm a massive Arsenal fan, and they all know my name. And I'm like, how do you all know my name? They're like, yeah, you done Back's car, Theo's trying to give me his key, William Gallas is trying to give me his key, you need to do my car, and I'm like, okay. At the time William Gallas had an SLR convertible, and you might remember we wrapped it in satin black and then we wrapped it in chrome. So he was like one of the early people that had a chrome car. And then once I'd done William's car, William used to play at Chelsea, so he introduced me to Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba what plays with John Terry, so I do John Terry's car. I'd done like all the JLS boys' cars, and then Marvin from JLS had a party, Christmas party, One Direction were there. So before you know it, you just get introductions, and then Marvin is best friends with Reggie Yates, gives me Reggie Yates, and literally just snowballs. So that is how pretty much I've got all my client base, all my celebrities, all my football players. I'm good at networking, and if I'm out, I'll always talk to people. They'll always ask what I do, and usually I'll turn up with a nice car or a wrapped car, so they'll be like, listen, everyone loves cars. So that is how I've got my client base. Yep. P1 918 or LaFerrari? 918. I really do like the 918. Yes, I know the LaFerrari is the most expensive, but yeah, 918, really like that car. What is the fastest you've ever driven in a car? I think I've done 208 in a Lamborghini Huracan. Yeah, 208, 208 mile an hour, yeah, that's fast. Private road, obviously. Yeah, no, that was actually, I think it was at like a straight line speed event. Are you trained to wrap cars? See, everyone asks that. Everyone says to me, do you wrap cars? No, I can't wrap cars. Yeah, I can't do it. I know exactly how it works. I know how it needs to be done, but physically with my hands, I can't do it. But I know how long things could take. I know how long things should take. I know if my guys are wrapping things correctly, how they should finish panels. So I know the business back to front, but I personally can't wrap cars. Why not go and Gumball 3000? I think they're expensive. I think for what you get, I think they're crazy expensive. Some of you guys might know that I've done Modball last year. Modball Rally, amazing. Fantastic event, very well organised. The start line was in London, which was great for me because obviously my biggest following is London. So yeah, so Modball Rally, Gumball. If they bring their prices down, who knows? But for now, I'll stick with Modball. What's the most expensive car you've wrapped or you've worked on? The Bugatti Veyron. That's the most expensive car. What caused you to start a wrapping company? Why did you start a wrapping company? I'll edit the question. I had no intention of setting up a wrapping company, to be honest. I've always loved cars. Saw that there was a couple of companies doing it. I just thought, I enjoy it, I'll get my cars wrapped. So that's what I've done. I actually, I'll tell you a story. When I first set up, I used to use another company to wrap my car. So about 10 years ago, there was a company out there that used to wrap all my cars. The reason they used to go is because I wasn't doing it. So I'd go to a customer and I'd say, I'll do all your car for you. So I'd pick up their car and I'll take it to this company to wrap, this company to tint, this company to do their wheels, this company to do their interior. So I used to outsource everything. It used to just be me and one member of staff, a guy called Tom. And literally me and him used to just run around all day long in one of my cars, picking up cars, dropping off cars, picking up cars. We used to make a lot of money that way because no overheads, no real bills. It was myself and Tom. What happened? It was before the Instagram days, so we started to get really, really big, really quick. So people were saying to me, "Where's your garage? Where's your garage?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing it up. I'm doing it up." Had no garage, so literally I had to get a garage very, very quickly before I got exposed. But yeah, I used to outsource everything about, I don't know, 9 years ago, 10 years ago. But now obviously we do everything in house. Why are you based in Enfield? No particular reason. I found a lovely unit here about 5-6 years ago and set up here. A lot of people ask, would you move? The reason I don't want to move is because my staff are local and my staff are my business. Without my staff, this business is rubbish, it's nothing. And my staff are that strong and that good. I'm not going to move and risk losing some of my staff. Staff are the hardest thing to find, and trustworthy staff and good staff. So for now I'm not moving. Yes, I definitely need bigger premises, so I may get a second location, but for now I'm going to be staying here. My house, yeah? Cheers bro. Thanks mate. Right, bye. So that's Mario, my manager downstairs. We've got a 458 here in Gloss White that's just been finished, and the customer can't get here till 7-8 o'clock tonight, so he's going to pick up from my house. What other questions are there? Let's have a look at my phone because my iPad is playing up. What other businesses did you do? So as I said, I worked at Do It All. I worked at Marks and Spencer's, stacking shelves. I was doing night shifts there. So yeah, I started at I think 8 o'clock at night, and I'd work till 6 in the morning, freezing, gloves on, working in the fridge, putting all the food out. Yeah, it was cool. Cold. I worked at Office World. I was assistant manager at Office World. I was in recruitment. Worked in the city for many years. Worked for a couple of big recruitment firms. I was good at that, salesman. I had a hairdresser's in Kingsbury called Tops. I had a phone shop in Wembley. I had a milkshake shop in Free and Barnet. I've had loads of businesses. I was in property for many years. Yeah, that's what made a lot of my money, was property when I was young. Yeah, I don't even know, probably a few more businesses, but yeah, that's a lot of the businesses that I've done. No. Who's got the best car out of my staff? Well, they've got some of them got Audis, BMWs, Merc, Adam. Probably Adam's Golf R. If you click here, actually, you can actually see the video of his car. Yeah, Adam with his Golf R. It's got air ride, it's got big wheels, sound system, interior. Yeah, that's quite bad. Have you ever damaged a car during the wrapping process, and what did you do? Yeah, we have. I'm not going to sit here and say we're perfect. I had a customer's car. He had a Porsche Panamera, a new one, and we cracked the window. We cracked the driver's window on it. It happened when we were taking a trim off. It caught the corner and it just shattered the window. Phoned up the customer. We're straight with him. He's like, no problem, Yianni. I appreciate you telling me. Ordered a new window from Porsche and fitted it. Anyone that tells you they don't make mistakes, don't have issues, it does happen. That happens. There goes my screen on my phone. Oh, no, it's fine, look. So yeah, anyone that tells you they don't have issues, they're lying. We've had loads of issues here. Luckily, they're very, very small now, very few and far between, because we wrap that many cars. And we've got that good at it now, so yeah. Yes, Mark? Mark, Filipino Mark. Hey, bro. Go on.
I just want to ask if I can take this up, yeah?
Why?
The
You're
standard.
Why is it affecting it?
Yeah, because it might live.
You might lift, peel it.
Okay,
That's
thank
fine,
you.
take it off. You'll be only doing the top of the mirror, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, say hi, Mark.
Hello.
It happens a lot of the times. We'll have job sheets downstairs, but if there's like something they're not sure on the car, they'll come up and ask me just to confirm it, just to make sure the customer's happy. What else? Let's have a look. There were so many questions. Literally, it's just difficult to just scroll through. Why don't you vlog much? I think it's just time. Just being able to do it. It's not. I'm busy. Actually, another question everyone asks me is, what do you do? Do you just sit there bossing everyone around? I'm the boss, I'm the owner. I've got to deal with everything. So you're dealing with the money coming in, the jobs, the staff, literally everything that's going on. Everyone wants to come and ask me something. So obviously I have Bert, I have Georgina, and then obviously I have all my staff downstairs. There's like 18, 19 of us here. Trust me, I've got a lot of things to do. Plus all my own clients that message me, all my football players, all the celebrities, all the guys from Dubai, the Russians, they'll all message me directly. I've got to deal with that as well. If there's any issues, trust me, I do a lot of stuff. Don't worry about that. What's the hardest car to wrap? G-Wagon is a nightmare. G-Wagon, Lotus Elise, wow, another nightmare of a car. Yeah, Lambos and Ferraris quite easy now, we do loads of them. But yeah, probably G-Wagon, Lotus Elise. What cars are at the unit? Obviously if you follow my Instagram you'll know. I'll look at my camera behind me, so I've got an Aventador, a G-Wagon, a Ferrari California T, a Huracan, a Viano. Outside there's an R8, my Wraith, 458, RS6. So that's what's here at the moment. And at my house, there's probably another 4 or 5 cars there. My house is like the overspill car park for the unit, because obviously I can't store them all here. And at night I've got to make sure that I don't leave anything outside. So where I live is gated and stuff, so they're pretty much safe there. Do you have a long wait list? Yeah, so if I look at my board now, that's my board right there. We're not booking now until mid-February. We do hold slots back for existing customers or VIP customers. And the only reason we do that is, and I know some people say, well, that's not fair. The reason we do that, if you're an existing customer, you've already spent money with us, I am going to prioritise you because you've come to me before. So you're a repeat business, so I will prioritise you. But at the moment, I think we're February, which is unbelievable. It's a bit surreal when you look at the board and you just see it, everything there. Yeah, mid-February is the next slot. Oh look, you just saw Mark. Here's Nico now. Hi Nico.
Hi,
Talk to me.
just want to ask something because
Look, do you notice how they've done the same thing? So Mark came in with his phone and now Nico's come with his phone.
they asked about customer asked about the
The bottom bit in the middle.
Yeah, that's the one as well. We're gonna do it. As
You want to
well.
wrap the middle bit in satin black?
Okay.
That's fine.
Then we're gonna come tomorrow morning and it's
Yeah.
any chance you can strip something the other end?
I'll get the Aventador stripped, yeah?
Yeah, please.
Okay then.
Maybe just only the wing and something like that, the bonnet, so we can start tomorrow morning.
Okay then. Cheers Nico.
No
Thanks bro.
problem.
So you saw Mark and I saw Nico. They're amazing staff. A lot of people say, are they the only two people that rap? Are they the only two people that rap? Of course not. I've got loads of staff here, but Nico and Mark are my specialists when it comes to chrome. So that's why we post a lot of chrome videos. So that is why you see them a lot more than all my other staff. Hello, Bert. You come back, did you?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Who's your favourite member of staff? Who wrote that?
Who's my favourite? Hass filming.
No, Hass. Shit. Forget Hass.
What age did you start your business, and how did you get the funds? Didn't come from money. My family didn't have money. I'm not going to sit here and say I started from the bottom, because I didn't. But I'm originally from Wembley. So yeah, my parents were cool. They weren't rich. I'm not going to say we were poor. We were just average family. So yeah, I think I started. Oh, listen, I was always into business, loved business. I started from a young age, entrepreneur, just wheeling and dealing, doing little bits of bobs, buying and selling different things, and yeah, and then just built up my funds, and just, I don't even know really, just things like that really. What cars do you currently have? So I've got my Wraith, I've got my, to be honest, on paper at the moment, all I own is the Wraith and my Viano. My Range Rover's sold. I've still got my Ferrari, but that's been sold now. And obviously my two new toys coming. So I will have three cars. It'll be the Wraith, the 4x4, and the supercar. Not including like my smart cars and vans and stuff that are linked to the business. So yeah, you'll see that very soon.
What is this?
Oh, and yeah, it has just reminded, and the SLS as well, where we bought for the investment. I totally forgot about that. When are you going to do a free wrap? Every year we do a free wrap, so we'll be giving one away at Christmas for sure. All the details will be coming out in November, how to enter. So yeah, we will be doing a free wrap over Christmas, and all the details will be out in November for sure. At what age did you quit school? I didn't quit school. I went sixth form 1 year. I didn't really leave with many qualifications. I was good at maths, but yeah, I weren't great. Religious studies, I got a U, which is like I think it's like unqualified or whatever.
Unqualified.
I just didn't even. I think I wrote my name on it. Listen, I wasn't the best at school, but I was always about work and about business and about experience and just grafting hard. So school's good, and stay in school, but for me, it didn't work out for me. Here we go, another member of staff, Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hey, boss.
Talk to me.
Well, we're just trying to work out if the customer's trying to get freebie out of us.
It's now. It's what, the Huracan?
Yes.
No, it's fine. I haven't built him yet. Go on.
Okay.
What does he want done now?
Because it's not on the job sheet, the front lip.
See, look. See, this is how organised we are. Nico's already been up to tell me this, and now Mike's coming to tell me. So why are you coming to tell me, Mike?
Because he just asked me.
Nico, just come up. The front little spoiler bit on the front bumper.
Okay.
It's fine. We can wrap it in satin black.
I need to learn Filipino, I think.
Do you?
Yeah. To stop the miscommunication. Alright.
Thanks, Mike. Mike, if I said to you, let me ask you a question. Hardest car to wrap, what would you say?
It's the Lambos, isn't it? Huracans,
Are you
Aventadors.
crazy? Lotus
the G-Wagon?
G-Wagon?
Yeah, but they're all like... They're the first that spring to mind. Obviously, we're doing one now. There's 2 and 3 in the unit, so that's what comes to mind. But it's true. G-Wagon.
The Lotus was a nightmare.
Nightmare, but I stayed away with that one.
Mike's so senior he can pick and choose which cars he wants to wrap. So yeah. Mike, ask me a question. Go on, I'll let you ask me one question for the followers.
Anything you want.
Anything you want.
How much we make out of YouTube?
Yeah, ask him how much he makes out of YouTube. What shall I ask you? Okay, I saw this last night actually, so I'm just going to repeat the question. Who's your member of staff? No, sorry. As a celebrity, who would you like to work here and why?
Say it again. As a celebrity.
Yeah.
As a celebrity.
Sorry, alright, a
celebrity was
yes,
to work
if you could
here,
choose a celeb,
to come
who
and
would you
work here.
choose and why?
Wow, that's a good
You never
question.
answered that question as well, I saw it on your Instagram.
Bro, I had 1900, I'm answering them now. Allow me.
Okay.
If I have a celebrity to come and work here.
Thinking Jennifer Aniston could be good with
Are we going girly?
Yeah, don't forget you have to say why.
Yeah. That's a good question, Mike. I'll let you go back to work and you can watch the video and it will tell you.
No problem.
See you later, guys. See you later, Mike.
Well, that's a good question. If I can have a celebrity to work here and why? Okay, I'm going to think about it and I'll answer it at the end.
James Buckley, I think.
Yeah,
James
Buckley.
He's funny.
James Buckley is funny. That's a good question.
Lord Sugar.
Lord, what's he going to do?
Count money.
Probably take interest as well.
I'll think about that one. I will try and answer that at the end, but write it down so we remember that I answered that back at the end. Who's the most famous person that's wrapped their car with us? Depends what you class as famous. So you got people like Gordon Ramsay, you've got all of One Direction, Harry Styles, you've got we've got celeb Sergio Aguero, Didier Drogba. So it depends depends what you class as famous. We're going to go football player wise, or you've got James Buckley in between us. Rupert Grint, Harry Potter.
The guy from Lost.
The guy from Lost. He was 50's dad. Didn't get rich or die trying. Man, what's his name?
That guy.
Triple A. Adewale.
Yeah.
Mad famous. Been in The Mummy, G.I. Joe, Faster. He was Mr. Echo in Lost. So yeah, he's cool.
KSI.
KSI, JJ. Like for the younger viewers, he's mad famous. 11 million subscribers. That's next level fame. That's like new fame. That's a different level of fame. That's crazy. YouTube money. So I've just come back, had a little break, so I had to run around, deal with some customers. So last few questions, and then I'm out of here. Got parents' evening tonight. So in the office at the moment, I've got Mr. RS5 behind me. You've seen his blue one. You might recognise him. Look, there he is. And obviously Bert's still here, and Hass is still filming. And look, here comes the big bear. Check the big bear out. Yeah, we'll get the big bear to ask a question. Hi Mal.
Hi, Yianni.
Can I have the key, please?
Yes.
The Ferrari kit is at my house. Mal, ask a question. What's a good question to ask me?
Do you love me?
Yes, I do, Mario. Mario is the manager, as you can see from the big sign on his t-shirt. On anyone else's t-shirt, that would be like across his chest. Mario is a big fella.
Why is the camera in my face yet?
Is that the best question you got, Mal?
No, it's not. How comes I don't get to take the 458 home?
Okay, I'll answer that. Now, there's a couple of reasons for that. He is insured because obviously he's on my policy, so he can drive anything during the day or at night. I'm really scared about my seats because Mario's a big guy, and I don't want the bucket seats to become pancake seats. They'll be like. So that's probably one of the reasons. And the other reason is, where is he going to go? He's got a baby. He's got a kid. McDonald's. He stays at home. He's not going anywhere with it.
Is this live?
No.
It's obviously not live.
No, I'm on a diet.
Is this live?
No, the way you lot talking is like it's live. We do.
Okay, right, let's finish this up. A few more questions. But,
Yeah.
a couple more questions.
Oh. Hang on.
Ah, look at that. Okay.
Okay.
1 second.
What's 9 plus 10? 19. Cheers for that hard maths question. Your son's favourite car, Lamborghini Aventador, and my other son's favourite car is a Bugatti. The eldest one's Bugatti, the youngest one's Lamborghini Aventador. Question? Dan, you want to ask me the last question?
Question.
Last question can go to you, and then we're out of here.
Okay. Let me think. Where is your favourite place to go clubbing?
See, that's a good question. That's like a personal question.
Yeah, man.
My favourite place to go clubbing? That's a good question. Oh, it's a good question. Wow. I like District. Drama's quite good as well. I'll say District. And on that is the Q&A finished. Thanks guys for watching. I will do another Q&A in the near future. don't forget, look out for the competition. That's going to be in Christmas, but obviously we'll be getting all the details out in November. Don't forget to keep subscribing and watching our videos and enjoying them and liking them. And for myself, and look, they're coming in. Look, and for myself, Nico, Mark, Bert, Dan, and Hass, and Alex, we're saying bye. Say bye, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.